Ischia, Schia. It's known as the Green Island. It was stunning. Hmm? It was. It took a minute to get there. No, it didn't. That was easy. The plane was, long plane flight. Two, actually, three plane flights coming back and two going over. So, but yeah, it was Capri.
Oh, Capri, that's okay.
Capri.
My son took a day trip out to Capri to go to Toronto.
Yes. And yeah. No, we didn't go to Crete.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said I heard Crete.
That's okay. Yeah, this island is known as the Green Island, and it's very famous for all of its gardens. There are gardens everywhere. In fact, there is a very famous garden there that, as it would have it, it was a great sign. We literally were across the street from this garden. It's called La Gardenia La Mortella, and it was created actually in 1956 by these two British people that came. Well, she was from Argentina, but he was a famous British composer, and they moved to Ischia, and her name was Lady Walton, and she pretty much single-handedly created this unreal garden that has plants literally from all over the world, and everything is just flourishing, and it's astonishing. I mean, and everything was blooming when we were in there. Yeah, so we were in there for like almost over 3 hours. Yeah, so that's the kind of things we did. And the island is part of the volcanic chain that's very prevalent in that area. Vesuvius is the big guy. And then there's a lot of smaller volcanic geothermal vents and all that stuff. So the Ischia has a lot of hot springs. So we did a lot of hot spring stuff and fungo mud, and oh God, it was incredible. We didn't want to leave, honestly. We were like, we could stay here longer. Of course, we ate and ate and ate, and
You can.
it was so good. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Lots of pasta, and yeah. No. You can buy at Whole Foods, you can buy wheat from Tuscany that's grown in Tuscany. In fact, I was kind of craving pasta because I had my grandkids over Friday night and they wanted pischetti. So I made, just a typical spaghetti bolognese with the pasta from Whole Foods that was from wheat grown in Tuscany. And I did not have the reaction that you have with pasta, like kind of a food coma, like just kind of bloaty. No. Yeah. But it had that really good flavor, Yeah, so good. And they had all different forms of the pasta available. It's very nice. Georgia, Atlanta. It's coming out. Where are you from originally, Ariana?
I was born in Louisiana. I was raised in Seattle.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Sure. Where in Louisiana?
Winfield, Louisiana.
I don't know where that is.
East of New Orleans.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. I love it. 100%. Yes, the Geechee people for sure. Uh-huh. Wow. That's magical. Yeah. Yeah, that's wow. That's a great combination. Well, okay, are we ready? What time is it? Oh, yeah, we can start. Oh, turn her. Okay, no worries. All right, well, welcome everybody. We are going to be focusing on weaving harmony back into the center of our everyday lives today. And, I've often thought previously, before I really looked at what harmony is, what it means, is that, oh, it's balance. And yes, it is balance, but really harmony is about having everything flow in its own dynamic way that purposely works with everything else. And harmony is also very much about nature. And we are nature. If you look up the definition of nature in the Merriam-Webster, there's no mention of humans under the definition of nature. I find that very interesting because literally we are nature. I mean, we embody nature. So, what is your relationship with, this is my query today. What is your relationship with your own body and mind in relationship to harmony, in relationship to nature? What is your relationship in that capacity? And then how can you weave the sacred back into your life in a more grounded way? So when I ask myself that question, and I do ask myself that question a lot, if I'm feeling like I'm trying to hustle and hassle too much, I'm out of my center, and I'm giving my center away to fit in a certain, dynamic of how I think I need to look or how I think I need to operate. And every time I do that, it's like I hit a wall, and I hit a lot of resistance. And so that's when I really pay attention and ask myself, okay, how can I weave the sacred back into my life, because I'm disharmonized. I feel it, I sense it, I know it. And thankfully, at this age in my life, I recognize it happening very quickly. Sometimes I need to go down into that dark swamp. Sometimes that's part of my journey, that it's important for me to have that dark night of the soul experience. And that's okay. Because as a woman, I'm a very feeling being. And I think it's very important for me to acknowledge all these feelings of anger, sadness, joy, and love, and just really embrace it all, So I did just recently have a very dark night of the soul with fear. I went into a very dark space of fear. And I stayed with it. I just stayed with it. And the light started coming through, and some very powerful solutions came in from that, being in that archetype of the fear, which is the magician, the shaman, the shamana. It's just really, it's quite powerful. But it's scary to go there. It is. There's a lot of emotion of, but it's all part of being human. It's all part of being human, whether you're a woman or a man or however you identify gender-wise with yourself. It's pretty irrelevant. But when I do ask myself these questions of, what's my relationship with my own body and mind right now, and how can I weave the sacred back into my life to become more harmoniously grounded, then my CTA call to action is, I just recently planted grass in my front yard. And I literally now can just walk outside and sit or lay on the ground. And I have also been planting more flowers. And just in this little tiny patch that I have has made a huge shift for me. And I have 4 dogs. I have 2 behind me, as you've already met, but I have 2 other ones. And we all just go out there and we just hang out. It's great. So that's my first go-to. Okay, I just need to get literally grounded. So I go out bare feet or sit on it and lie down on it. And then I also, how can I be more playful? What is it that I can do to be more playful? So in that process of going out front and doing that, I play with my dogs. I'm just more playful in that sense. Thankfully, well, I say thankfully, I'm just kind of laughing about it. There is a wall there because sometimes I do crazy stuff out there, and probably my neighbors would be like, "Oh God, there she is again. What is she doing?" But who cares, right? And also, how can I have more mindful expressions of love, not only to myself, but with my husband. My husband and I have been together for going on 30 years now, and that can be challenging when you're with someone for a very long time. All the little quirks on both ends come out and just bug the snot out of you. Anybody else relate? Thank you. We all can relate. It's just human nature, again, especially in relationships. So, I apologize if I necessary, and I just have more expression of love, particularly with my husband, because he's just a great guy. And I also have 4 grandchildren, which I try to engage with them as much as I possibly can. And you can't do anything but play with them. I mean, that's just a non-negotiable. Let's see, and what else? And then, really, I have a daily practice of my Kundalini yoga, which for me is my anchor point. It's my true north. It truly is my anchor point. And I don't do anything super long with this practice. It's actually a very condensed practice because of my time restraints, and because I also know from my experience it doesn't take much. But what it does take is consistency and to show up. And how do you show up? I have my mat rolled out in my bedroom. I, create time for myself to go in, and if my husband is around, I'll let him know, okay, I'm going to do my practice now. And he knows not to disturb or interrupt me unless the house is on fire or, something horrible has happened. So we go in that capacity often, that I'm doing my practice and I have that space for myself. So when I do that on a consistent basis, I have this incredible vitality that is always with me. And it's vitality is a storehouse of information. It's a storehouse of energy, of strength. And so that's what we're going to practice today, is how to access that inner resource of infinite energy that we all have. And honestly, the bottom line of what that infinite energy resource is love. And if you're not using it, you're going to lose it. You've got to use it. So, and as we age, we naturally lose that vitality resource. But again, I have discovered that through my Kundalini practice and constant connection with this Mother Goddess energy, my vitality is remaining consistent. It doesn't feel or seem to be waning in the normal aging process. Yes, of course I'm aging. I'm not immortal, nor do I want to be. But I'm just saying, to have an illuminated life and an luminous aging process, this is the route. This is the way to experience that and accomplish that. And again, it's 30 minutes or less every day. It's incredible. So the breath work that's associated with it is extraordinary. And we're also going to be chanting today. We're going to be chanting the mantra to make the impossible possible, which is the Ganpati mantra, which is from Sanskrit. Ganpati is Ganesha. Ganesha is the darling guy, bless you, the darling guy that has the giant elephant head and the fat little rotund human body, and he's usually balanced on a rat. So he signifies and represents that we can make our way through everything or anything, and because the rat is significant representative of the mind. So this is a way to remove obstacles and move forward. So we'll have an experience with that. How's that sound? Nice. So we are our thoughts. Because the thoughts are energy, and our energy from our thoughts is really what influences how we navigate and how we present ourselves to everyone in any given situation. So this is a manifestation practice too. It's a prosperity and an abundance practice, because when you are in that space of really being vital and radiant, that's what you're going to attract, 100%. So, we do these very specific practices for prosperity, and the Ganesha practice, the Ganpati, is part of that. But really, it's just a matter of how can we positively re-alchemize or positively reprogram the thought frequency so that we are influencing our energy in a way that's very, very projectively abundant. And when we do that, it also boosts your immune system. It regulates your nervous system, and it makes you real sexy. I know, right? It's pretty fabulous. So let's have an experience of it. And for a 90-minute practice a week, why wouldn't you want to do that and have all those benefits? So I do strongly encourage you to come regularly because it is something that is important to consistently keep up with. And if you have to come twice a month, that's fine. But the real benefits of this practice are gained when we practice together. It's important to do something on your own, but it's really important to come and practice in a group. That's when we really amplify everything. And we're in the Aquarian age. We're not meant to do anything alone anymore. Honestly, we were in that realm with the Piscean age, but we're not there anymore. We're in Aquarian community unity frequency. We're here to support each other. We're here to be individual within that support, not give away your identity with that, but as a community, right? Okay, so we're going to tune in. We're going to tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And if anyone's online, please prepare yourself. And here we go. So let's rub the hands together. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to pause that. So we tune in with this mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. All right, this starts to create our thought energy to be present now. And it also aligns us with all the teachers past, present, and future. Excuse me. Keep rubbing the hands. We're stimulating the brain. Close your eyes. Start to direct your attention inward. Long, deep breathing. Keep rubbing. We're also stimulating the 5 elemental energies that are in the hands, earth, fire, air, water, ether. And also there are 7 star point energies in the hands. The hands are an incredible map of cosmos and earthly energies. Keep rubbing. Lengthen your spine a little more. Lift the chest. Draw the chin in slightly. Okay, let's press and consolidate and then bring the backs of the thumbs right in the center of the chest. Put about 5 pounds of pressure between the hands so the chest lifts a little more, chest opens as well. Let's take some nice deep breaths again, consciously and gratefully. Feel the heart, the center, and the 4th chakra center right in the middle of the chest where the thumbs are connecting. And just feel this beautiful flow of love, of energetic frequency of love pouring from the heart in all directions. Good, and we'll inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Again. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Squeeze the muscles along the spine. Consciously direct the energy upward. And exhale. So our Kundalini energy has now been activated and she is rising from the sacrum, spiraling up 3.5 cycles of spiral. All the chakra energies, the vortices, these beautiful flowering energies are coming online, commingling with this Kundalini energy. We'll start to activate our 10 bodies as well and feeding all this energy now through the arc line connector at the brow, the hairline, This is the energetic band of connectivity that feeds everything into our auric field, the 8th chakra, and our radiant body, which expands in all directions, above and below. Let's utilize our next mantra for protection. Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodadeve name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodadeve name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodadeve name. Inhale deeply. Holding your breath, expand your light, truth in all directions, merge together, sending a community message of peace, hope, love, peace. And exhale. I'm grateful for our light team, the ancestors, guides, angels, sages, rishis, avatars, always present and always with us. Satnam. Okay, beautiful. We're going to do some warm-ups before we start our Kriya. So how about standing up, and we'll do some yoga marching. All right. So we'll take our hands and place them in the Gyan Mudra. We're going to connect the Jupiter finger to the thumb, Mars activation, and have the other fingers extended up like so, like a tennis. And we'll try not to let the hands drop below the shoulders. And we're going to march. As we inhale, we're going to stretch up and down. Exhale. As we do this movement, I want you to breathe really powerfully through your nose and mentally vibrate the mantra Sat and Nam. Truth is my identity. I am truth. And feel as you put your foot down on the ground, the heel point driving down the energy point of the auric field 30 feet at least down into the earth. Grounding yourself, creating more of an embodiment of nature that you are. And as you reach up, feel the cosmos, because you are stardust. So make this connection between heaven and earth at the heart, and keep going. "30 seconds more. Make your breath stronger. Good. Now inhale, stretch the arms up. Open the fingers, and exhale, slowly sweep down. Let's stand just for a moment in mountain pose, so turn the palms forward. Just breathe and integrate. Perhaps offer your intention for your class today. Good. Inhale and exhale. All right, we'll sit. And it's nice to sit up on these bolsters that you have. You'll see I sit up on this little cushion. If you sit on the bolster, it can lift the hips nicely so that your knees can drop a little bit easier. All right, so we'll wrap our hands now around the shins. And you want to wrap your fingers around the bone, but the thumb is going to find a point on the calf where you're going to push into that, and it's going to feel a little spicy. All right, so okay, there it is. That's a kidney point. So we're going to hold on here with the arms relatively straight, and we'll flex the spine. So we're going to inhale, flex forward, and the chin lifts just a little bit. And then we're going to exhale and flex back. So you're going to feel that you're rocking on the buttock bones. The head is not going to flip-flop. You're going to move the spine, and the head is going to stay fairly neutral. Inhale forward, exhale back. Feel the spine moving circulatory, moving energetic circulation, physical circulation. Focus on the breath, feeling the movement
धन्यवाद.
in your spine, in your body. This sound frequency is bringing us the energetic experience of Durga. Durga is one of the goddesses who's kind of scary when you look at her. She is a representation of another aspect of the mother, of creation. A few more. She is a fierce love. All right, let's come to center. Take a deep breath in and squeeze. Lift the sex organs. Bring the navel in and up. Squeeze the rectum as well. Just create this bandha, this lock at the base of the spine. And then exhale, soften and relax. All right, good. Bring your hands to your shoulders now. Fingers in front, thumbs in the back. Keep your elbows at shoulder height, and we'll twist. We'll inhale, twist left, exhale right. Smoothly turning, eyes to the third eye point. You can continue to vibrate Sat Nam, or just focus on the breath. Usually you see Durga riding on a tiger. She's a pretty fierce, badass gal. I like her. Keep going. Keep your chest lifted. Keep turning. Smoothly. Engage with your breath. 10 more seconds. All right, inhale, center. And again, apply the Mula Bandha, rectum, sex organs, pelvic floor, navel in and up. And exhale and relax the hands down. Just let your hands rest on the knees and we'll shoulder shrug. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, really let them drop. We're systematically moving our energy now from the 3 lower chakras into the heart and then up now into the throat, third eye, and the crown. Balancing the lower triangle and the upper triangle. Creating harmony with all the flows of the nadis, the 72,000 channels of energy that we are. Creating more illumination. Feel the throat really opening with this movement. The throat is a gateway to the cosmos, to the third eye, and the crown.
The love that I seek, I am. The forgiveness I seek,
10 more seconds.
the mystery I seek, I am. My own liberation.
Okay, let's inhale and really squeeze up strong. And squeeze the lower lock as well. And relax. And just really melt like wax. Let's drop our head and gently roll. You can roll whatever way you want. We're going to switch in a minute. Long, deep breathing. This is one of the English mantras that we use in Kundalini. I am bountiful. I am beautiful. I am blissful. I am. Very powerful affirmation. Let's go the other way.
I'm bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am. I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful, I am. The peace that I see.
All right, and we'll inhale and really stretch up through the crown of the head. Activate that golden cord that extends up to the cosmos and pull down on the silver cord at the tailbone to the center of the earth. And then relax. Just sit quietly for a moment. Turn the palms up. Good. Now bring your arms up into V for victory. Palms face forward. Curl the fingers down. Stretch your thumbs towards each other. All right. Now I want you to visualize as you look out the crown of the head that there's an energy line that runs thumb tip to thumb tip. You can give it the colors of the rainbow or really any color you want. But we're going to begin to breathe the breath of fire. We're going to breathe evenly in and out through the nose. If you're on your moon or about to start your moon, just breathe long and deep. Use your diaphragm. Make it smooth and relaxed. Don't force anything. Take breaks when you need to. We're going to be here for a couple of minutes.
All that I seek, I am. I am the love I seek. I am the forgiveness I seek. I am the mystery I seek. I am the liberation I seek. I am the peace I seek. I am the God I seek. I am all that I seek.
Less than a minute to go. Keep up. Give me a little bit of volume, Jen, please. Thank you.
Right with the rising sun. Lovely morning. Give thanks for life. It's right with the rising sun. Lovely morning. Lovely morning.
20 more seconds. Do your best. Soften into it.
Lovely morning. Oh, lovely morning.
Big inhale. Lift the arms up. Touch your thumb tips and open your fingers and really stretch up. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Powerfully blow out the mouth. Inhale, stretch up. Consolidate the energy. Apply the locks internally. Press the tongue. Now slowly exhale and slowly sweep the arms down. Keep the fingers wide and tight. Come all the way down. Bring them all to the floor. Sit very still. Become a pyramid. Good. Inhale. Exhale and stay in this internal focus and slowly stretch the legs out. And we'll stretch forward and just remain here for a few moments. Catching hold of the toes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just hold on to your legs wherever. Keep the feet gently flexed. Just soften into this yin stretch, forward bend.
Lovely morning.
Shoulders relaxed, open the heart.
Give thanks for life. Stride with the rising sun.
Long, deep breathing.
Lovely morning. Give thanks for life. Stride with the rising sun. Amrita Vela Sachana Vadayai Vichare Amrita Vela Sachana Vadayai Vichare Amrit Vela Sacha Nao Vadayai Vichare Amrit Vela Sacha Nao Vadayai.
Good. Inhale
Vichare
and exhale. And then inhale, rise up. Bring your arms up with you. And exhale. Great. Okay, let's come into, again, a seated posture. And again, prop yourself however you need to. So we're going to practice now this accessing the infinite energy within you. So we'll have our left arm out to the side. Here's my left arm with the fingers in the Gyan Mudra, and the palm is going to be up. And then you're going to keep your right elbow bent and you're going to create Surya Mudra, which is connecting your sun finger, your ring finger here. And these two fingers are together, all right? So just, the hand is about at the level of the ear, but the left hand is out like a 60-degree angle. Okay, relax down for a second. All right. We're going to hold the breath. We're going to inhale and exhale, and we're going to hold the breath out while we're comfortable with that, while we're pulsing the navel. You're going to hear her chanting HUD. If you can chant HUD 20 times before you need to breathe in, try that. If not, that's a lot. So if not, do maybe 5 or 10 or whatever number you're comfortable with. But do count the HUDs, or just be, how about this? How about not be so concerned about counting them? Let's just focus on creating the mental sound of HUD pulsing the navel while we chant HUD. And then when we need to, we're going to inhale. And so we're going to continue with that process to this sound current where you're going to hear her. Can you turn it up for just a minute, Jen, so we can hear what this rhythm sounds like? That's how we're going to pulse the navel, okay? And however many that you feel you can get to without straining, because I don't want you to be like, please don't do that, all right? Because then you might feel a little sick if you do that. So, all right, let's come into our posture. So Surya Mudra with the right hand, the left arm is out and palm up in Gyan Mudra. So let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out and begin pumping the navel. And if you need to do a few breaths in between, taking a break, but stay in the posture. Stay with your focus. We're going to keep going with this. This is accessing that infinite source of energy that you have within you. Anytime that we're working with the navel point, and particularly when we're implanting these seed sounds, these bij mantras, we're planting the seeds of creative frequency into the navel point. That's what HUD is. It's the creative projective force. It's a highly abundant sound. It's a very positive sound for prosperity. So we're going to keep going with this. It's super empowering. Good. Stay with it. Mentally vibrate that sound in your mind, and particularly feel that it's planting each HUD into that navel point. The solar plexus, where the sun energy is, we're building up to the sun zenith, that moment of summer solstice on the 20th. We're building up to that. It's a very potent day and a very potent timeline to gauge for with your energy work. Keep going. Keep the eyes at the third eye point. Keep going. You can rest if you need to. Try to keep the arms up if you can. Keep the mudra engaged. Very precise angle with the left hand and the right. Hold steady. Keep up. Let this sound current support you. Let us support each other. Got about another 3 minutes to go. You're doing great. Good. Now hold the posture. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Now hold the breath in and pump the navel as fast as you can. Exhale and relax. Relax the arms down. Sit quietly for a moment. Just integrate that. It's a very, very powerful Kriya. Oh, we did great. We did 9 minutes of that. That was awesome. Let's just integrate that for a second. I'm going to move all that energy now into this developing the power to win. Winning can look like lots of different ways. So we're going to be moving our arms on this one. And we're working again with a very specific sound current of I am thine and mine, myself. Waheguru. Hummy hum, toomy toom, Waheguru. All right, we're going to be listening. We won't be chanting that, but it's one of my favorite mantras actually. We're going to be focusing on our, oh wait, we are going to sing. Ah, that's right. We get to sing on the third thing of it. We get to clap our hands and sing. We're going to focus on our throat chakra. Okay, but initially we're going to do this fun movement. It's very watery. So we're going to bring our arms like this, and then we're going to go like this, and like this, and like this. All right, so it's the movement really is in the wrist. Yeah, good. It's very Tai Chi like. Yeah, it's very Tai Chi. You know, it's interesting, Ariana, because there are facets of every spiritual discipline on the planet in this particular practice. It's so cool. It's fascinating. There's Tibetan Buddhism, there's martial art, there's Sufism, there's Jainism, there's Hatha, definitely. It just goes on. And then it's very intense. It's not easy. But what we were doing, there's a lot of what was happening there to facilitate an energy stream directly into the heart. And when we do these mudras too, we're working very specifically with the brain, because when we're in utero and development, you know, our hands are connected into the formation of the brain at the same time. So as we develop in a fetus, the hands come away, but all the programming, all the brain, the neural programming is in the hands. So we do this whole science of mudras. It's creating all this energy stream to light up the brain. And yeah, it's so fascinating. And science is catching up to this slowly but surely. And yeah, it's all about connecting into the unified field so we can participate with awareness. It's no longer about being the observer. It's about participating fully, and however that looks like for you, right? Okay, so that's our movement that we're going to do, and here's the sound current. This is Jai Jagadish, beautiful young lady. So we're going to do this. We're stimulating our reflexes. It's very strong, but very fluid, and you're going to give your chest muscles a workout with this. It says keep the elbows straight but not rigid. Actually, so it's like this. I don't see why they said that, because the elbows look very bent in the picture. So we're going to really focus on the fluidity of the hands moving out and back. Look at your third eye point, please. Use the wrist to lead the movement. Yeah, we want to stop when the wrists are about 3 inches from the body. Good. All right, we're going to keep going with this. All right, here we go. This is developing the power to win. This is a sound current that really promotes unity within community. I am thine within thine myself. I recognize the other person as me. I see myself in you. And in that recognition, we vibrate the cosmos, and the cosmos shall clear the path.
I am thine, in myself I am
I'm going to keep going with this for about just under 2 minutes, and then we'll stretch the arms straight up and just hold and breathe. Focusing on our navel point. For now, we're focusing on the movement of the arms and the breath and synchronization with that and the sound current.
Myself, I Guru, Hamiham, Tumito, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Last 10 seconds.
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.
Good. Now, stretch the arms up. Hold here. Keep the shoulders relaxed, palms face forward. Meditate on your navel point. Hold steady. Breathe. We're going to be here for a minute or two, so just relax into this posture. Let the sound current support you. Let your breath support you.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,
Less than a minute. Hold steady. I'm going to begin to bring the arms down and clap and sing, concentrating on our throat center. Just continue to meditate on the navel point, slow, deep breath. Inhale, stretch up. Really stretch up. And then exhale, let the hands come down. Waheguru, I am thine and mine myself. Waheguru, 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 Hummy hum, toomy toom, Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Good. Now inhale and press the palms super firm together at the chest. Hold. And relax. Good. Stretch your legs out for a minute. Good. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go more into access the strength within us. Wait, is this what I want? Yes, this is what I want. Okay, so we are going to be creating our hands like this. I cannot see that. Why can't I see that? Hold on. I see. So we're going to hold this. We're going to work now with this Narayan. I see. We're going to make circles. We're going to do this. Got it. And we're going to stretch the arms up. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're going to stretch up. Good. So we're going to keep going with this. Or as we go outward, we're going to go out like this, and then we're going to zip them back in. There we go. So out and then back. Yeah, so you're going to create your own rhythm with it. Keep the palms facing forward. And you're just going to create your own, pattern of the circles. It's like a wave-like pattern. So we're starting to work a little bit more with the water element, because this mantra, the Narayan mantra, is very much working with the water element. And we are 70% water, so we're vibrating the waters of the body with this beautiful sound current. It's very healing. Keep going. We're only here. We're going to keep our eyes open too, by the way. We're here just for a couple of minutes. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, now I want you to go fast. Like crazy fast. Yeah. Exactly. Good. One more minute of this. Eyes are open. Okay, good. Now put your palms together and stretch your arms up and rotate. Close your eyes now. You can go counterclockwise or clockwise. It doesn't matter. Try to keep the elbows relatively straight. Focus at the third eye. Keeping the palms nice and evenly together. Keep going. You're going to create a counterbalance to this rotation of the lower spine with the arms. Good. All right, now I do want you to go to the left, counterclockwise. One more minute. Very softening and very relaxing, yet also like very much a winding up of your energy, a strengthening of it. Okay, well, inhale, stretch up center. Nice, and then exhale, relax down. Now cross the elbows, hold on to each elbow, and we'll strike the forehead and then down to below the nipple line. We want to make a deliberate strike of the forehead and the chest, the sternum. Keep going. Now go quickly, fast as you can. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stretch the arms out. Gyan Mudra. Again, connect Jupiter to the thumb. Palms are up. Just immerse yourself into the sound current. Now slowly bring the hands remaining in the mudra, and you're going to connect the little finger sides of the hands. Put the hands right in front of the face. This is known as the Narayan Mudra. Hold steady here. Have the hands right in front of the face. Elbows, have them against the rib cage. The eyes are closed. And just silently meditate to this Shabad. Feel the waters of your body becoming very purified. Very fortified. Increasing your resilience, your abundance. Just relax into this flow. Have the hands right in front of the face. So you feel your breath on your hands. Keep the eyes closed. Hold steady. Take a deep breath in. Hold the posture, hold the breath. Exhale powerfully. Deep inhale again. Hold the posture, hold the breath. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Shake the hands out. Shake them all around your body. Facilitating that energy a little bit more into the auric field. Okay. Good. All right, let's relax deeply on our backs. Now, I do recommend that you create a little nest for yourself. So what I'd like for you to do is to take the bolster behind, put it behind your knees, yeah? And use that gold pillow for your head, and do cover yourself. You know, I've got the air conditioning on. It's not too cold, but your body temperature drops when you're really relaxed. So I want you to stay cozy and warm. Because if you get cold, you tense up. So You want to stay nice and relaxed. I'm going to play the water gong since we seem to be moving in the water frequency today, the water element. And we have watermelon afterwards. It's a water day. I might go jump in the pool later. This is a beautiful rendition of the Heart Sutra. Oh my gosh, look at Otis, Jim. Look at that boy. He's so cozy. Got it. So as you create this deep relaxation posture, stay aware, stay conscious, stay awake in a sense that you are integrating everything that we've done so far with this Shavasana practice. Feel the body very heavy. Sinking. Just embodying the earth. And feel this lightness of being, that you are light. Your energy. Just create that harmonious experience between heavy and light. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Deep breath in again. Exhale completely. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles, both directions. Good. And when you're ready, you can bend your knees up towards the chest and rub the soles of the feet and bring your hands over the heart center and rub them at the same time. Good. Beautiful. Bring your arms to a T on the floor. Keep your knees up to the chest. Now let's drop the knees over to the left onto the floor. Yep. And just relax. Turn your head the other way the knees are going. Just relax deeply. Let yourself come into a nice adjustment posture. Beautiful. Breathe deep. All right, let's inhale the knees up and go to the other side. Again, we'll turn our head the opposite way the knees are going, facilitating that adjustment. The hips, the rib cage, the spine, the shoulders, the neck. Okay, let's bring the knees up and hug them in. Give a gentle rock side to side. Just massage the low back a little bit. Good. Now, if you want, you can just keep rocking like this and make your way up to sitting, or you can rock all the way up and all the way back, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. So we're going to do this to make the impossible possible, the Ganpati Kriya, which is going to redeem all the negativity of the past and present. Holy schmoly. Okay. It'll take away all negative karma of the past, smooth out your day-to-day problems, and create a positive tomorrow. It's also going to help us to develop the frontal lobe of the brain, the frontal lobe and the upper palate. So the frontal lobe of the brain is here, and this is where our personality is. This is where we carry all of our stories. This is where it all is. So the upper palate is directly connected into that. The tip of the tongue is tapping on the palate very specifically when we create this sa ta na ma ra ma da sa sa se so hung. And we're going to pull the navel point on the hung. So it really flushes the energy up into just everything. We're also going to be doing finger magic. We're going to be tapping the fingers at the same time that we're doing these seed sounds. So let's go over the seed sounds. They're quite simple. And I've got a great recording. We're going to do it too. But we have to develop this frontal lobe and the upper palate. This is really important that we have these two energetic and physical points developed. Okay, so here it goes. Sa, ta, na, ma. All right, try that. Perfect. So that's the cycle of infinity. Okay. Then we're going to go ra, ma, da, sa. So now we're moving into the sun and the moon and the personal and the impersonal. And then we'll go sa, say, so, hung. Hung, hung, H-U-N-G. It does have yes, it's somewhat of an impact on the mind, but it's really about connecting the navel point energy to flush it upward into the energetic points of the upper triangle. Hung is, let me see if I have, let me look at that, Ariana, after class, what exactly hung is representative, because we are working with communication on that sound current. We're working with Mercury energy because we're connecting it here. It's all connecting into the mind, honestly, and the elemental qualities of how the mind is operating. Because what are your thoughts doing? But focusing on how we're going to connect with elements in our realm of Earth to manifest. So yeah, but I'll look at that because now you've got me thinking about it. So.
I thought so. I wasn't sure.
It probably is.
Yeah.
If that's intuitively where you're going with that, then that can be your focus, no problem. But everyone got the mantra? Yeah, and we're going to just continue the sequence of tapping the fingers. And we're going to also look at the tip of the nose. We're going to focus here. This is a very powerful focal point. Okay, let's start. Excuse me. Sa, ta, Rama, da, sa, sa, se, so,
Satanama Ramadasa Swase Soham Satanama Ramadasa Swase Soham.
Working with the energy of Ganesha.
Satanama Ramadasa Sase Soham.
There's a way through every block.
Satanama Ramadasa Sase Soham.
Vibrate the cosmos shall clear the path. Satanama Ramadasa Sase Soham. 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 Satanama Ramadasa
Dasa Sa Se Soham Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se Soham Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se Soham.
Now take a deep breath in and contort your body and contort it in all different directions. This is for self-healing. Powerfully exhale. We're going to do that 2 more times. Contort your body very tightly and just twist and move. Move everything. One more time. Put your hands in Gyan Mudra. Sit in absolute calmness. Focus on the tip of the nose. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Please bring your hands into prayer mudra at the heart center and bless yourself. Bless your loved ones, your family, your friends, your pets. And bless everyone on this blue planet, our beautiful true mother, Mother Earth, Gaia herself, all beings beyond this planet. And let's send this blessing out. Please join me. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. One long Satnam, please. Satnam. Go in beauty. Peace be with you. Until we meet again in the light of our hearts. And may peace reign on earth. Satnam. Beautiful. So we have a full moon coming up in Sagittarius. It's a DEI moon, right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. You got anything to add to that, Megan? What's happening? You got your cheat sheet there? Okay, there's a lot of, it's going to highlight a lot of that diversity, equity, and inclusion. Equality, equity. Equity, Jen? Okay. Because it's a Gemini moon, is that right, Jen? Gemini sun, sorry, Sag moon. Yeah. Sag kind of can be the know-it-all of everything. Who's a Sag? Anybody? Anybody got Sag happening? You're a rising? Yeah. You're what? Sag moon? Yeah. What are some good qualities? That wasn't very polite what I just said about Sag. Charismatic, thank you. Very driven. They can be very funny. Yes. Is he? Whoa. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. No wonder he's in that field he's in. Yeah. So what does Chani say?
It's saying that the woman Sagittarius is ready to say yes to the adventure and improv the plan along the way.
Oh,
So
I love improv. So we always do fun things here for the moons. And this one is going to be on Wednesday night because this moon goes full in the middle of the night on Thursday morning. So we're going to do a moon ritual on Wednesday night because for the full moon, you want to do something prior to the moon going full. And when the moon is dark, you want to do it after the moon has gone dark. So we'll come up with something fun that we'll do that evening. And we do a lot of sound for those events. Yeah. So we'll do that on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Yeah. 6 to 8. That's a 2-hour event. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's good.
will you post it on like the Instagram?
It's all on there.
It's already there? Okay.
It's every,
Sign up.
yes, absolutely. Please do. I love it. Bring more peeps.
And then you said there's Thursday class as well?
Yes, Thursday night class, which I will have Thursday night class the next night. It's at 6 o'clock, and I have shifted to be yoga nidra for that class. Well, that's just what I felt inclined when I was in Ishtia. It was like, let's do a little bit more relaxing things if possible. And so, because I think people are just really getting stressed out. My goodness, people are going kind of nutso. At least they are when they're driving around here. It's wild. So yoga nidra on Thursday nights, and that is the yoga of deep sleep. Mark, you would love that.
How did you do a deep sleep?
It's amazing. It's very rejuvenating. Yeah, it's equivalent in 25 minutes once you're lying down, and I'm giving you the scripted self-hypnosis guided meditation. You have an equivalent of 8 hours of deep restful sleep in 25 minutes. It's unbelievable. Thursday nights, yeah. That's Thursday night, 6 o'clock. 6 to 7:30. Yeah. What time do you finish with your work, Mark? Okay. So if it's convenient for you, try to come before you drive home. So anyway, that'll be on Thursdays. And in June, we have a lot of events that'll fall on Thursday. So, yeah, and then Megan and I are going to talk about her doing something here too. So we're just trying to figure it out. Open for suggestions. All right, and we're going to have watermelon. We have watermelon in the back. I just cut it up this morning. It's from the market. It's really delicious. And I'm going to go look up hung. H-U-N-G.
What's funny is I never looked at watermelons in the store. When I see the water, I didn't buy one, but I just know watermelon sounds good. So,
You're welcome. Thanks, love. Cheers.
The HUD song. Or not the HUD.
The HUD.
The HUD one.
Yeah, it's if you go to Spotify, you can sign up for my Celestial Abode playlist. It's Mandeep. Is it Mandeep 1111 on Spotify? I think it is a dash. Is it a dash in there? Oh, the colon. So it's there, and the Celestial Abode has all. It's a huge playlist. I keep adding to it. Yeah. You're doing the HUDs?
I've tried to, yeah.
Good.
For that song, I couldn't find it.
It's called Tantric HUD. Tantric HUD is White Sun has one. The old school one, of course, is called Tantric HUD, and it's really long. But the White Sun one is very good. Osley is the one we did today. Yeah, there's probably 4 or 5 renditions that I would recommend. And I know I have at least 2 that's in that playlist. Yeah.
Are they still doing the farmer's market down on?
Yeah, Fridays.
Fridays.
It's not on Main, it's on Commerce. It's on Commerce. It's in